Hi, welcome to Tax 101. It's that time of the week where we talk about taxes, and you're on to Tax 101, a taxpayers education program brought to you courtesy of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, the FIRS, and I'm Elizabeth Aluko. Remember, our objective on this program is to educate you on various Nigerian taxes by inviting the best consultant, tax administrators, and government agencies to enlighten us so we don't fall on the wrong side of the law, and also to eradicate the fear of the tax man. We all know the youths are the leaders of tomorrow, hence the need to empower and prepare our youth for the great task ahead. And one means of doing this effectively is through the formal education. Joining us on the program today to talk about how the University of Lagos is grooming the future tax administrators are the executives of the Prestigious Unilag Tax Club. Hello guys. Hi. I'm so glad to have you guys. So it's a full house actually, and I'm going to be introducing them. First on my list is Olabode Akindele. He's the General Secretary of the Unilag Tax Club. Hi, Bode.
How are you doing? Thank you very much for having us on your program.
You are welcome. And second is a very fine lady. Her name is Ewu Mazino. Ewu Mazino Oye Bota. Oye Mazino Oye Bota. She's the head of publicity, Unilag Tax Club. Hi, Ewu Mazino. I'm sorry.
Hi, Zino.
Hi, Zino. Yeah, Zino does it.
Yes.
Hi, Zino.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Yeah, you're welcome to Tax
Thanks for
101.
having us.
And to my right is a very beautiful, calm-looking young lady. And her name is Tumininu Kolawole. Hi, Tumininu.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Welcome to Tax 101.
Very much. Great to be here.
And finally, I have the brain. Let me call him the brain. I'm sure a lot of us watch Picking and the Brain. So this is actually the brain personified. His name is Alao Umeza.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct.
And is one of the most brilliant minds that they have in that club. And I'll be telling you much about him much later. So, hi, welcome guys. Welcome to Tax 101. Thank you. And thank you for honoring our invitation. I understand you guys are having an upcoming event later this month of August.
Yes, 29th and 30th.
29th and 30th. But before you tell me all about it, I'll be asking you some questions as regard your tax club. So, Bode, you are the General Secretary of the Unilag Tax Club.
Yes.
Okay, so how long has Unilag Tax Club been in existence?
We've been existing for about 13 years now.
13, you say?
Yes, the
That's
club
a
started.
long time.
Yeah, very long. It started in 2005. But it started basically as a tutorial center. Basically, people just wanted to have tutorials about tax.
Wow.
And then the vision came, and they took it upon themselves to make it into something big, something that we can use to benefit society.
Which is a fantastic idea. So what exactly are your goals and mission as a club?
The goal of the club basically is raising tax awareness, raising tax experts and ensuring tax awareness in society. As we all know, tax in Nigerian society is very low. People don't care about
tax
taxes.
education.
So
Sure.
our job is to ensure that people know more about taxes, and then we bring about leaders, experts that will be interested in taxation.
Okay, building leaders and experts that will take up that mission in the future, which is a very good thing. So, do you have any support of the Unilag? I mean, the University of Lagos Authority.
Yeah, the school is supporting us because before you can exist as a society, you
Yes.
must first register with the school. You must
Okay.
tell them what your aims are, what you seek to achieve, and
Yes.
so on and so forth. And we also have lecturers that are backing us up in whatever we need and whatever we want to do.
Which is a good thing, which is a fantastic thing. I must say well done to the University of Lagos for bringing up these young minds and empowering them. And I also understand that you have two notable distinguished staff that are your staff advisor.
Yes.
Well, in the person of Professor Abiola Sonny,
Oh, yes,
who is
he's
the
very
only
wonderful.
professor of tax in Nigeria that I know.
Yeah.
He's the only professor of tax I know in Nigeria, and that the federal government always seek his opinion. The tax authority can't sit without seeking his opinion when it comes to
Very
tax.
resourceful man.
Yes, he's a very resourceful person, and he's your staff advisor. So you guys are in a great hands.
Yes.
So I expect nothing short but the best from every member of your staff of your task club,
I can only tell you to anticipate.
Exactly.
which is good. And also you have Miss Dr. Folarin Phillips
Yes.
as your staff advisor as well, which is
a very wonderful person. He helps us
Okay.
out whenever we need help. Whenever we just need anything, all we just need to do is call him, and then we get whatever we need from him.
And in addition to that, these are people that have made tax their existence. They are
Yes.
all about the taxes.
Exactly. They are passionate about
they're
it,
giving
and
us
they
that
are
professional backing that we
yeah,
need to.
and they are changing that narrative in Nigeria.
Yes, they are.
The Nigeria
Yes, they
tax administration system, so which is good. So you guys are in a wonderful, safe hands. So, Unilag Tax Club, do you also have patrons?
Yes, we do. Wonderful people. Very wonderful people.
Okay,
The FRS chairman, Mr. Babatunde Fowler, is the grand patron of the FRS. He has
fantastic.
been for years. He has been supporting us whatever we need.
Mm.
Then we also have the LRS chairman as the Lagos
Okay.
Internal Revenue Chairman, Mr. Ayodele Subaru.
So,
He has been
is
very
also a patron.
wonderful. He is a patron. We have Mr. Taiwo Idele, the
Wow.
head of tax PwC.
Yes,
We have the CITN president, Chief Cyril. He has been very wonderful.
that's a high-profile list.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes. We that's what we do.
We have quite a lot of them because a lot of people have bought into the idea of the tax club and they
Yes.
are willing to support us and push us to achieving our goal, which is to raise
And
more
also to
tax
build
experts.
the future tax
Yes.
administrators, because yes,
We also
So
have a
we
great
can't start listing the whole, but then there are a lot of them. Deloitte, KPMG, JTB, all of them. They are
Fantastic.
into this game and they are doing a good job. They're supporting us
they are
wonderfully.
supporting. Okay, that is very good. Do you guys engage in any form of public education,
Yeah, we
tax
do.
education, public
Okay.
enlightenment on
We
taxes?
do. When the tax club was initially formed, the aim was to educate more people about tax. So within ourselves, okay, it started as, oh yeah, tax tutorials, but then we thought of taking it outside to
Yes.
the general populace to be able to encourage them to partake in tax, considering the fact that firstly we have very few professionals in the tax area, and secondly, in an average Nigerian man doesn't like the idea of tax. So how do we take our vision to the society? We began to brainstorm and we came up with a lot of programs. The tax debate that is coming up is one of them. That one focuses basically on students. We pull students from everywhere in Nigeria and we bring them and make them brainstorm and think of ideas on how we can move our tax system forward. We also have the tax walk, which we do. We go out once every year into an area of Lagos State for now, and we educate the people about tax in their native language, go to their shops, go to their
Fantastic.
houses and stuff like that.
So also we have a fit team of the FRS joining us for the tax work. They come,
Really? Yes, the fit
Team
team.
of the
They've been on
FRS.
the program before.
And the tit team of the LRS also they
Yeah,
join
the
us
TIT.
with.
Yes, the tax enlightenment
enlightenment.
campaign.
Yeah, so
So
we
they
have.
join us for the tax work. where
So
they
we
pick
try
the
and
dates.
communicate with people in their
Okay.
comfort zones.
So
in their
which means
native
you have the
languages and
support
stuff.
of the tax authorities. as
Yes,
well.
we do. Yes, we do.
Fantastic, fantastic stuff. I must say, well done, guys. Well done. And if I want to join the Unilag Tax Club, how do I become a member?
First of all, I must say you must have the interest because that's what matters the most. The
Okay.
interest, then you just need to do is
And I must be a student.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But we're looking at having an alumni association. Let's take it bigger now. We're looking at
Oh,
that now.
really? That would be a good
That's
one.
that's still listen.
Is it in the pipeline?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
it's still
It's
outside.
in the open.
So then all you just need to do is have interest. Then you pick up a form with the secretariat of the tax club. They are
Do
easily
you pay
available.
for the phone?
You pay for the form. You just
Just
very
1,000 naira.
Okay, is it
naira.
okay? Okay. Okay. So after what happened? Is there any criteria that you have to meet for you to become eligible to become a member?
No, because the thing about tax is we don't want to, tax people don't really want to get taxes, so we don't want to situation where make everything so tight and
then you also not
make
push
it
them
so,
away
and then you
again.
want to push them away. No, so we don't really
The
go through a lot
criteria
of
to
rigorous
begin to
processes like that.
take away the interest again. So let people
Yes.
that actually come, because when you begin to set a lot of criteria for
Yes.
people, first of all, some people might genuinely have the interest, but
yes.
because they do not meet those criteria, then
They shy away
they shy away from it. Or some people just laziness, too much this thing, and then people tax again. So that was something I really want to do, and then the whole criteria, no, let me just
Yes.
forget about it. But if we leave it open,
Okay.
we have people that do not even really have a very strong interest, but
Initially.
over time when they begin to hear, oh, this thing is actually
Yeah,
really
begin to
good,
participate
it's
in
very
programs as
enlightening,
well.
okay.
You know,
The
they
interest
begin to-
develops and
yeah.
Yeah.
Take up more interest, which is good, which is a fantastic stuff. So, you guys have actually mentioned that it's open to all students
Yes.
from different departments, not just
All
the
across,
law,
the University of Lagos.
all across.
All across the
So I
University
could
of
come
Lagos.
from botany, engineering.
Environmental
Because a
science.
lot of people would think it's just open to the law and the accounting
Accounting,
students.
No. We have members from building.
We
I
have
think.
engineering students,
Engineering
and
members from building too.
engineering, we have finance, accounting.
Yeah.
Okay, but let me ask,
Law.
what department are you?
Law.
Law? You?
Law.
Okay, you?
No.
Your law as well. But okay, so I'm sure law makes up like 40%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thereabouts.
Yeah.
But it's good that it's open to everybody, and everybody can become a member. So which is a great stuff. Well done. So the past and the present CITM presidents are also your patron,
Yes,
like you
yeah,
mentioned.
yes.
And do we see that relationship outside after your school, after graduating, and then going into the labor market? Do you intend to become a member of the CITN?
Yeah.
Or does your being a Unilag Tax Club member automatically makes you a CITN member?
Like you said earlier, they're trying to create an alumni network,
Okay.
which is not per se to make Tax Club an automatic ticket
Yes.
to be a member of CITN, because as you know, there's a qualifying exam.
Yes,
But we're trying to
exactly.
create a relationship whereby Unilag Tax Club makes it easy. Or maybe if you're from Unilag Tax Club, you can get a referral
exemptions,
letter. Yeah, maybe little exemptions here and there
Yeah.
to make it easy and encourage more people to be part of the CITN and stuff. Or basically, we're trying to work on a more stronger relationship with them and see how they can help us and encourage people to become tax professionals.
Which is good, which is good. So well done. So we'll be going on a short break. When we return, I'll be asking you questions about your upcoming national tax debates. We'll go on a short break and we'll be right back